Lonners, your first competitive match at Craven Cottage. Can you sum it up for us?
Disappointing. I think we had great expectations going into the game, but we didn't perform as well as we should. But at the end of the day, if you reflect on it, that last minute goal, that point, could be vital for us, to kick on and give us a bit of belief. So take the positives. We dug in, but once again we give away a pretty silly goal, which has got to stop happening if we're going to have ambition to climb in the league.
As well as the goal we conceded, we had 64% of possession today, and it took us 94 minutes to score. Is there any way of explaining that at all?
I think the saves Joe made at the other end were fantastic. Do you know what I mean? On another day we score 3 or 4 goals, but it wasn't another day, it was today. And their game plan was perhaps to let us have the ball a bit. It was a very sticky pitch, it was hard to move the ball, being so hot, they watered it but it dried up, and that's just how it is.
You mentioned Joe making a few saves. I think it's fair to say you made a few superb saves down the other end yourself. Is it difficult when we are on top and you're facing counter-attacks and having to stay focused?
No, not really. I'd prefer us to be on top and having the counter-attack rather than camped in the half all the time, because they've got pace up front, good players. But my thoughts were, it was 1-0, we've still got a chance, I've got to keep them out, and hopefully we'll get a goal, and we did. If we're being honest, probably everyone in the ground didn't think it would come in. And Corley, I said to Corley, I had a chat with him on Thursday, I said he's probably disappointed that he's not played so much. I said he's been training really well. I said just got to keep training, because you'll get your chance and then you'll be ready. And I said to him, there you go, good things happen to people that work hard, and he works himself hard.
It is a new team, and new teams take time to gel. Do you have a message for any supporters that perhaps might feel a bit impatient?
Just stick with us. We've signed Tim, who I know from personal experience for the last 3 years. He's a fantastic defender, and players like Tim and that, they will improve the team so much. And the players we've brought in, I think Jamie's been outstanding, and Tom scores goals. So it is a new team, but we've got to gel, and I think we will do.
Just finally, we saw Marcus Bettinelli suffer a horrible injury in midweek, and he's not there to compete with you for that number 1 position now. Obviously it's not an ideal situation, but I'm sure it's one that you're happy to step up and take that shirt.
Of course I want to play. I said all along, I was disappointed that I didn't play the Brighton game after playing at Cardiff, but that's football, and I respect the manager's decisions. But what happened to Betts is pretty similar to what happened to me at that age. I was in the under-21s England, and I did that, and I don't think Betts will be out for as long as I was, but I missed about 18 months, and it really set me back. But I've come back from it, and I know he will, because he's a great lad, and once again he works hard, and I'm desperate for him to get back, because I've really enjoyed working with him. He's a cracking keeper, and best wishes to him.
Thanks for your time, Andy. Cheers.